Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's great to see you back. Today, we are going to go on a hike at a day use park on their trail system. So let's get at it and go on an adventure. We've got some information here that we can take. Got a map, which might be helpful. Just gives us a layout of what we're going to be hiking on. And of course, our favorite part is most of these day use areas have a fee. So we have to pay a fee. And I believe $5. Okay. Got our stuff paid up and got the stub for us so that, we're all legal. All right, time to pay up. And if you've never used any of these fancy U.S. Forest Service payment item boxes, I guess, yeah, it's just a big tube shoved in the ground, and you just deposit envelopes here, and then you just put her on in like that. There we go. Make sure it goes in, because you don't want to be the person that forgets to pay or gets stuck in there and somebody snatches it out. They're pretty deep. I don't know how far down they go. I'm assuming only like halfway, but anyways, we've done the part that we need to do legally. Now we can go for a hike. Alrighty, we've started on the trail, and as most of you can see, it's pretty snowy. However, it's not too bad. It's really not bad. The snow is, I don't know if I can do this. My feet aren't really going through the snow too much. Snow is thick enough or wet enough and kind of compact, so it doesn't make it too bad to walk on with just hiking boots. I didn't actually take a moment to think the fact that there's probably snow still all out in the woods. But here we go. We're starting the trail. Well, tree down, I guess. Maybe when we come back, we'll fix this. Oh, my goodness. Some of the trail, I guess, is really deep still with snow. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That was a little scary. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can... Oh, I think we can fix this. Hang on. Let's do this. So if you ever come on a trail that's not like naturally preserved, I like to try to clean it up just a little bit so that, other users can enjoy the system. And this is just one thing that you can see, a tree. It's kind of it looks like it's been dead for a while. It's really light, but get rid of it, get it off the trail. So I'm just going to try to pull it that way and see if I can do it. I think so. Okay. She's going. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to take out. Hang on. Watch out, everybody. Watch out. Everyone watch out. Okay, don't take the camera out. Watch out, everybody. Woo! There we go. Oh, man. Just made it. Just made it. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, there we go. Whew, that took a little coaxing. She definitely was a tough one to get out of there. She was between like two trees, couldn't like turn her side to side, had to pull her straight out. So she's on the side now and taken care of. But if you do come across anything like a tree across the trail or something like that, take a minute to just take care of it. But yeah, let's keep going on our hike. Oh, well, now is a great time for a little bit of a break, and I'm just going to have a beverage. Today's beverage of the day is made from Liftbridge. It's just their root beer. If you haven't had them before, most gas stations carry them. They're pretty nice. Yeah, it's been just beautiful out here today. Again, it was supposed to rain. It was supposed to just be miserable, and honestly, I'm getting a sweat working up just walking down these trails. So it'd be a great day to go out and just go for a hike or go for a picnic if you can find some dry ground. Yeah, it'd be a beautiful day. It's probably better to bring water with, as any organization that does outdoors, or I guess anybody who's a hiker or a camper or an outdoors person would tell you, probably take some water with you, which we did. It's not on me because we're not hiking, Mount Everest today, but we're definitely needing to take a break for a bit and have a quick beverage. We just missed Earth Day by, I think, well, maybe almost a week now, but this episode is going to be based for Earth Day. And, in northern Wisconsin, we've had a lot of snow this year, and for people, it's been physically and mentally draining. But not only for people has it been draining, it has also been draining for a lot of the trees we've had here in our national forests, state forests, just on your property. We've had a lot of heavy snowfall, and that heavy snowfall has been weighing down literally on the trees and causing them to snap, break, bend, and cause them to basically die. And here's an example of some trees more that we found on the trail here, but you can see how they just are splintered. And here's another example. You can kind of see it right here, like right here, this one. One second. This one right here. That's just pretty much splintered right in the middle. And you could assume anything, but the heavy snow I know has had a lot of effect on live trees that are living, breathing, and just trying to make it through the winter. So for Earth Day this year, I would like people to just take some time, maybe buy a couple trees. You can go to any type of national nonprofit websites, and I know they sell trees. I can't really say them, I think, on here, but you can also buy some at your local grocery store or convenience store or any store that you can find trees, and just plant some around and look to see what trees are more sustainable in your area and what meets requirements. But yeah, there's a lot of trees we have to clean up this year, and there's going to be a lot of cleanup. So not only for your mental health, get out and do something, but for the trees, help them out, and let's get some planted here and help out the environment this year. How do you open this thing up here? 1 second. Right on the top here. There we go. Perfect. All right, so today we're going to make fish and asparagus. I have the asparagus and fish on hand right now. I've got this Yeti cooler that we got from our parents. I should say I got from Jenna's parents for Christmas. And we got our asparagus, and we've got a few fancy items we're going to add to the fish. And they're pretty common items you can find in stores, but I thought, why not go big or go home? So for many of us that go hiking or go camping and stay at a campground, the one major item when you do go out is, where am I going to go to the bathroom? And many of these day use areas, parks, and campgrounds have, their own facilities. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are better maintained than others. And yeah, we're going to check out this one and just see how usable this would be. And I'll take my last drink of this, but I am going to leave this out here because I am not bringing it in there. All right, let's check this out. There's my beverage. Well, first let's just see if it's open. Oh, it's open. Okay. I probably should have checked that before I started filming this. Okay, well, it's open. That's good. It's got a nice locking mechanism on here. Probably goes over here somewhere. Right over here. There we go. Just shut yourself in and let's see if this works. I think they got their... I don't know. Alright. Well, just make sure nobody comes in. They've got a little bit of information here. There's the throne. I can see some animals have gotten in here, or maybe humans. Overall, this is actually very clean in here. It's got a vent, I think. That looks like a vent. Some places to hang your coats and clothes if you're going to change. This is actually a fairly clean bathroom. And the best part about it is the ceiling, or the roof, is pretty much made of a clear roof. It's one of those panelings that you can get clear. That's actually really nice. You got natural lighting in here, especially during the daytime, and it keeps you nice and dry. I wonder how it is if it rains though. Looks like they did a pretty good job though. Oh, that's a lot better. That one's still a little frozen, but we're almost there. So I will say these are kind of old, and you can maybe see in the coloring, you're like, don't cook them, but they're actually seal wrapped, and they're doing pretty good. And they were frozen when I first put them in the water, dumped the water in, and now they're just nice fillets. So the best thing about fish is if you go camping, you can keep them frozen up until like 15 minutes before you're going to cook. Stick them in some water, let them thaw out, or stick them out on the picnic table, and they'll thaw out really fast. So great item to bring camping. All right, it's now time for the fish. If you saw the previous few clips, we used some garlic powder on the asparagus, and we also did salt and pepper, which is needed pretty much in every meal. But for these, we're gonna not only use those 3 items, but we're gonna use a little bit of chives that we found at a grocery store and a little bit of basil to spice it up a bit. If you have never used these kind of salt containers before that have that little push-in valve, they're kind of a pain in the butt. I think using like a knife or a fork or something you can use to put in there would be great. And it just pushes it in and kind of opens it up a little more. But don't forget to twist it so you don't salt the bejeez out of them. There we go. That'll be good. And I will salt both sides, but we're just going to show one side for now. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of pep. Oh, this one needs to be opened up a little more too. There we go. Then we're going to do a little bit of garlic powder. Here's our seasoned fish that we're going to put in the pan here in just a moment. There's number 2. And I'm just going to take all the seasonings that we cut up, the chives and the basil, and put it in. Some of these basil leaves are a little big, but I'll try to rip them up a little bit and put them in for some good smell and flavor. So while my fish is frying, I'd like to just thank each and every one of you for taking the time to view this video. If you could like, subscribe, and comment, that'd be great. If this is your thing, I like to do stuff like this where I get out and enjoy the great outdoors, go fishing, hiking, camping, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of that. So thank you guys again for viewing this video and for viewing my channel. Alright, so while my thank you was going on here, I'm pretty sure I burnt a little bit of my fish. Oh, that's not... Come on. There we go. All right, the moment of truth for the fish and asparagus. Let's see how it went. Yeah, it's pretty much okay, except I burnt the first part of it after I was doing a little more filming. But yeah, it's really good. I love asparagus. That's really good. I mean, it turned out pretty good. It's a little burnt, but not too bad. So for cleanup today, I'm going to take this home and wash it in the dishwasher and at home. But I'm going to put it in the storage unit that I have for my car, and it's actually great. I can keep all my stuff in here, and that's where I'll keep most of my trash and stuff while I take it home, so that the top of the carpeted part of the vehicle doesn't get dirty. So that's what we'll do. Like I said before, thank you guys so much for viewing this video and taking the time to see my channel. I really appreciate it. Again, if you could like, subscribe, and comment, that would help me out greatly. And like always, I'll see you on the next adventure.